Hi class, good afternoon. So for this week, we are going to simplify radical expressions. Our objectives would be, we are able to derive the laws of radicals. Number 2, simplify radical expressions using the laws of radicals. So let's have some review. So if x squared is equal to y, then x is a square root of y. So in the expression square root of 64, we have the radical sign. 64 is the radicand. Okay? Example, you are going to find the square root of 64, so your answer will be positive 8. If I'm asking about negative square root of 0.04, your answer would be negative 0.2. Positive negative square root of 121, your answer would be 11 and negative 11. Number 4, square root of 441, so the answer is 21. And negative square root of 25 over 81, your answer would be negative 5 over 9. So, you may use your calculator to find this square root, positive, negative square root of 46.5. So, the answer would be 6.82, negative 6.82. So, let's now proceed with the laws of radicals. Laws of radicals are used to express radicals in simplest form. So, if you want to know the derivation or yung pinanggalingan ng laws of radicals, you may watch this link. Pwede nyo siyang panoorin later. Or, ang laws of radicals din naman, di ba yung kagaya nung last week na lesson natin about rational exponents, in-apply lang dyan yung parang laws of exponents. So, yun yung pinanggalingan niya. So, number 1, nth root of xy is equal to nth root of x and then nth root of y. So, as you can see, pinaghiwalay lang siya. Same lang din siya. Number 2, nth root of x over y. So, ganun ulit. Nth root of x is equal to nth root of y. Number 3, mth root of nth root of x is equal to mnth root of x. So, minultiply yung index. So, for example, we have cube root of square root of a. So, our answer would be 3 times 2. So, 6th root of a. Yun lang yun. Number 4, ito, kapag same yung index and same yung power ng nasa radicand, the answer would be x. Okay? Kasi makakancel natin yan. So, number 4, ang n daw natin is, mamaya malalaman niyo. Kapag n naman daw is even, absolute value of x. So, lahat ng magiging sagot nyo dito is positive. Dito, sa either positive or negative kasi wala siyang absolute value. So, ito yung mga condition para malaman natin na ang isang radical ay naka-simplified version na. So, the first one is, there are no factors in the radicand that can be written as powers greater than or equal to the index. So, example lang yan, no perfect square factor should be under a square root sign or no perfect cube factor should be inside a radical sign and so on. For example, itong square root of 50. Hindi siya naka-simplified form. Unang-una kasi meron siyang perfect square factor. Yun po yung sinasabi niyan. Ang perfect square factor niya is 25 tsaka 2. So, we can write this as square root of 25 times 2. Or, we have square root of 25 times square root of 2. Parehas lang yan. So, kung kukunin natin yung square root of 25, the answer will be 5. And then, square root of 2, since naka-simplify version na siya, yung square root of 2, hindi wala na tayong pwedeng gawin siya. So, the final answer would be 5 square root of 2. Next, number 2, there are no fractions under the radical sign. Sabihin, yan, square root of 5 over 6. Pwede rin cube root of x over y. Yun lang ibig sabihin yan, ha? Number 3, there are no radicals in the denominator. For example, we have square root of 7 over square root of 5. Or cube root of x all over 4th root of 7. Or pwede rin 5 over square root of 6. Yan, hindi siya nakasimplified version. So, this week, ang i-discuss lang natin muna is yung how to simplify radical in this form. Itong condition na to, yung number 1. Okay, so next week, matatakal natin yung 2 and 3. Okay, do you still remember yung perfect square? Ito po siya, yung 1, 4, 9, 16, and so on and so forth. So, ang gagawin lang dito is to find the perfect square factor and then yung another factor. Example, square root of 48. Ano yung perfect square factor ni 48? Yung makikita nyo dito. So, ang gagawin nyo, 48 divided by 4. The answer would be 12, diba? 12. Kaya lang si 12, meron din siyang perfect square factor. So, ang hahanapin nyo na perfect square factor, yung pinaka-malaki. Okay, para madali natin siyang masimplify. So, 48, square root of 48. So, ang perfect square factor niya is 16. And the other factor is 3. So, 16 times 3 is 48. So, we can write this as 4 square root of 3. So, kung nahihirapan kayong mag-perfect square factor, ito, pwede naman kayong gumamit ng 3. Paano yun? Kunin nyo muna yung, paghiwalayin nyo muna yung factors ni 48. Diba meron tayong 2, tsaka 48 divided by 2 is, try natin yung 4 para mas madali. 4 and 12 lang naman to, diba? 4 and 12. Si 12, meron na siyang factor na 4 and 3. So, ito yung common na factor niya. 4 times 4, 16. Ito po yun. So, we have 4 square root of 3. Okay? Marami pa tayong example niya. Next. Okay. So, 80, ang perfect square factor niya is 16. Kasi 16 times 5 is 80. So, we have 4 square root of 5. Okay? Next. Okay. Square root of 50, yan yung kanina. So, the answer there is 5 square root of 2. O, balikan natin yung square root of 80. Okay, pwede natin siyang isulat as 4 times 20. Yung 20, pwede natin isulat as 4 and 5. So, as you can see, ito yung common. Yung may pares tayo na square. So, tingnan nyo yung naging sagot. Naging 4. Yung natira, yung walang kasali, is square root of 5. Kailangan mag-isip lang kayo ng pares. Yung parehong number. Okay? Si 50, 25 square root of 2. Ay, 5 square root of 2. 125, si 25 times 5, so therefore 5 square root of 5. For 50, we have 225 times 2. Or 15 square root of 2. Okay. Next, simplify natin si square root of 147. Ano yung perfect square na factor ni 147? So, pwede ang 49, saka yung other factor niya is 3. So, square root of 49 times square root of 3. So, the answer is 7 square root of 605. So, pwede ang 121 times 5. So, square root ni 121 is 11 square root of 5. Okay, next, number 3. Si square root of 72. Ano ang factors ng 72? We have 36 times 2, tama? So, the answer is 6 square root of 2. Okay, how about if we're going to simplify variables in the radical? Example, square root of x raised to 7. So, tingnan nyo yung pattern. Square root of x raised to 1, the answer is square root of x. Square root of x squared is x. And so on. Nakikita ninyo yung pattern? So, what is the answer for square root x raised to 7? So, the answer is x cubed square root of x. So, ang general rule lang is to divide the exponent by 2. By 2 or depende doon sa index natin. Okay, so the remainder stays in the radical. For example, ang given is cube root of x raised to 7. Diba kapag 7, ilang 3 meron sa 7? Diba merong dalawa? So, yun yung ilalabas natin. So, ilan yung matitira? Diba merong isang x? So, this is the answer. Pag ganyan. O, another example, ito. Cube root of x raised to 6, y raised to 10. O, instead na 2, 3 ang gagamitin natin. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Tama? So, we can write this as x squared. Si y, ilang 3 meron sa 10? Diba meron tayong tatlo? So, y cube. Kaya lang, may matitirang isa. So, sulat natin siya as cube root of y. So, yun yung simplified version. Ito naman. So, 2p, fourth root of p raised to 6y raised to 11. So, sulat muna natin si 2p. Times, ilang 4 meron sa 6? Di ba meron tayong isa? Tama? Sulat ko muna, meron tayong isa. And then, si y, meron tayong dalawa. So, y raised to 2. Okay. So, ang matitira sa radical is ilang p? Meron tayong p square. Dito naman, we have, ilan ang matitira natin? Tatlo. So, y. So, therefore, the answer here, pag sinimplify na natin to, so we have 2p square, y square, fourth root of p squared, y cubed. So, yun ang simplified version. Okay? Next. O, yan. Square root of 9x raised to 36. So, 36 divided by 2 is 18. Square root of 9 ay 3. So, the final answer is 3x raised to 18. O, cube root ni 24. Diba? We can write this as, ano yung factors ni 24 na may cube? Diba? We have 8 and 3. So, cube root ni 8 times cube root ni 3. So, the answer is 2 cube root of 3. So, yun yung final answer. O, yan. Diba? I-multiply lang natin yan. So, this will become 3 times 2, 2y. So, the answer is 6th root of 2y. Next. Okay, o, 6th root ni 64, 6th root ni 64 times 6th root ni c, 18. And then, 6th root ni d raised to 41. So, ang 6th root ni 64 ay 2. 6th root naman ni c raised to 18. O, 18 divided by 6 ay 3. Tama? And then, d. Ilang 6 meron sa 41? So, meron tayong 6. Then, 6th root of, ano yung natitira? 5. Okay? So, yan na yung final answer. Okay, number 9. So, yan. We can write this as 12 over 3. So, 12 divided by 3 is 4. Square root ni 4 ay 2. So, this is the final answer. Okay, so for number 10, simplify 3x raised to 1/2 and then y raised to 1 over 5. So, first, you are going to rewrite. Kailangan muna nating i-rewrite yung 1/2 and 1 over 5 into similar fraction. Anong ibig sabihin ng similar fraction? Kailangan same yung denominator. So, yung 1/2, pwede natin siyang isulat as, ganyan. Then, yung 1 over 5, pwede natin siyang isulat as ito. Okay. Paano natin malalaman yung denominator? Kunin nyo muna yung LCD ni 2 tsaka 5. Ang LCD niya is 10. So, yun yung denominator natin. Okay. So, 10 divided by 2 is 5. 5 times 1, 5. Okay? Next, si 10 divided by 5 is 2. 2 times 1, 2. Okay? So, itong expression na to, pwede na natin siyang isulat as 3x raised to 5 over 10, y raised to 2 over 10. So, kapag sinulat na natin into radical form, we have yung 3, nasa labas lang siya, kasi wala naman siyang exponent. So, we have 10 root of x raised to 5, and then y raised to 2. So, ito na yung sagot niya. 3 10th root of x raised to 5, y squared. Okay? Next, number 11. So, again, kunin natin yung similar fraction ni 1/2 and 2/3. So, si 1/2 is equal to ganito, and then 2/3 is equal to yan. Okay, ano yung denominator natin? Kunin yung LCD ni 2 and 3, which is 6. So, 6 to. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 times 1, 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 2 times 2, 4. So, we can write this expression as m raised to 3 over 6, and then s raised to 4 over 6. So, if we are going to write this into radical form, we have 6th root of m cubed s raised to 4. So, this would be the final answer. Okay? So, for our next activity, you are going to answer the following na isisend ko sa GC ninyo.